Tonight I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I went through with school. I went to Blackfield Children's Hospital, and I was 12 years old, and I had major surgeries on my leg and the rest of my body. So this they sent me away because I couldn't get services to work with me. So the hospital sent me away. But I went up to Children's Hospital, and I learned a lot of things about going to school. I was 12 years old, and I had no school, I had no education. I can't read and write, but I had learning. I used my head to compensate my body to work on my head, because I had good teachers up there, and I had this girl named Marianne that was willing to show me around so I won't get nervous, and I see her on the weekends. And she showed me around because I was on a stretcher. And while I was up there, she showed me different people that I could get friendly with, so I won't get nervous with the therapist. And that's how I got started, to walk with my legs. Then the school taught me to use my senses in my head. Then I went to the classes. I could move around the classes even though there was a big room. So I went to science class, and I cut up some frogs to see what I could do, So we cut up the frogs. We went out to see the outside world, and and I saw the trees, and I saw the grass, and then I stayed there for 1 year, and then I did everything I had to do. Then it was time for me to come home. I tried to tell them I want to stay up here for another year to learn some more stuff, but they told me it was time for me to come back. But I had to come back to regular public school. I was sleeping in paint, and I was sleeping in paint, and then the Board of Ed came in because I had to have another operation for personal reasons. And then I was in a classroom, one class with the OT all the time, and I was missing a whole lot of classes. But we all stayed in one class because we couldn't move around. So I said, while I was doing my surgery, the Board of Ed came in and took me out of the school to go to another school, to a training school. And while I was in the training school, while I was in Dayhab, there was a teacher that was willing to teach me while I was home. And they said, you couldn't get personal with the staff because that's their rules and regulations. She saw potential in me, so, and when I found out and came back, they told me she was fired. So I went into rehab, and then I left there to work with self-advocacy. My friend, me and my friend worked with self-advocacy, and that's where I got my job at. Even though I can't read, but I can use my senses. I can use my powers that I have, and my senses and my power to do what I have to do to advocate for everybody else. And I advocate for myself too. And then I have support staff to help me if I need it during the day. And I have my day consists of doing what I want to do. So I make big decisions, and my self-advocacy group back me up on it. The knowledge is power. I have knowledge is power. So everything is cool. I like what I do now. That's all.